Hi you guys, Ms.Terry here. How's everyone? Awesome. Okay, so I just wanted to give a daily read today. Today's September 10th. And of course the message is valid for whenever you get a chance to listen to it. Me as well with any reader, take what you need and leave the rest. Definitely never, when you get a reading, let somebody influence you in a way that is unhealthy or unhelpful. Take what you need, leave the rest. You're supposed to say this is for entertainment purposes only. But like I said, take what you need and leave the rest. Okay. So here we are in September. Where did the summer go? Hot girl summer is gone. Now it's about to be a cold girl winter. So everybody was stunting on the dudes all summer. So now cuffing seasons might be a little lonely for a few people. Because you just stunted a little bit too hard. And now ain't nobody there. Because you was so hot. You was so hot this summer. I was working. I was working. I wasn't twerking. I was working. Okay, so let's see what we got. And I'll try to get as much in for people as I can. Okay, so first things up. Who out here in these streets is not trusting? It's like not trusting is really sending you into a panic. Because it feels like you can't trust anything. It feels like you can't trust yourself. You can't trust your decisions. You can't trust what people are telling you. But, oh my God, it's like Donald Trump syndrome. If you find yourself with Donald Trump syndrome where it looks like you are getting paranoid and everything is somebody else's fault and you are changing your mind back and forth like the wind, you need to get grounded. Okay? You need to get grounded. I don't know if you guys remember that movie Airplane. It was from the 80s. Look, now I'm showing my age. Where the lady on the plane was going hysterical. So everybody started lining up, slapping her. Psh, psh, psh. Like everybody literally lined up on the plane and slapped her. You don't want people to start looking at you like, I'm going to need to slap you. You have got to get grounded. If you're finding yourself out of sorts, up and down, out of pocket, get grounded. You need to take some time. Like, it's okay to take some time. Sometimes it's not the best time to take time off, but if you need to take time, take time. You might just need to take the morning off. Go outside, sit by some water. You might need to, whoever this is who needs to swim, or whoever does, is it like aqua aerobics? You need to get back to aqua aerobics class. You need to get back to, I feel like they're saying it's more than one person. So it's like aqua aerobics, like whoever goes kayaking. You need to get back to things that tune into who you are, because right now it feels like you're overwhelmed with fear. And the fear is making you not be who you normally are. They're describing it like the commercial with the Snicker bar, where it's like Betty White's on the football field, but it's not really Betty White, it's some guy, and they're like, here, eat a Snicker bar. You're not yourself when you're hungry. This is the same kind of thing. It's like you're not yourself when you're not grounded. So you need to get back to whatever it is that is the water thing, that is your thing, to help you get back grounded. Spirit saying, a lot of things are coming up and things are changing for you, but don't let fear ruin it. Sometimes change is like full of surprise and wonder and awe and excitement. It's just a matter of what you're going to call it. Are you going to call it, oh my God, this is so exciting? Or, oh my God, this is scaring the shit out of me. It's like, don't scare yourself to death. There's no reason for you to be scaring yourself to death right now. Keep going. Focus on your creativity. Because your creativity, do a craft. Somebody out there really needs to paint as well. Do a craft. Do some painting. Let yourself play. It's almost like literally having to tell adults, go outside and play. Like, do you remember being a child and when your mom or dad has like had it up to here with you being loud in the house, and they're like, go outside and play. They don't care what you do. Don't go off our street. Don't go off our block, or go in the backyard. But you need to go outside and play. That's the same thing. It's like I'm telling you right now, you need to go outside and play, because you're getting out of control and you don't even see it. And your angels and guides don't want you to ruin something that you've been working on just because you're out of sorts energetically. So you gotta go play. Okay, moving on. Switching. Somebody else. Okay. Yo, you cannot fix him, girl. Oh my God, somebody is going at it. I feel like, you think you could fix him? You can't fix him because you won't fix you. You cannot fix him because you won't fix you. He is your mirror. So if your mirror is tripping, like if I need to fix my makeup, right? Do you think I'm going to touch this screen right here and be like, oh, let me fix my makeup on the screen so that it could look better? No, I have to fix it on me. I can't fix it on him. So if there are things that he is showing you that you really got to get honest about, that you do not like, this MFer, this may just be, I don't know if this is general anymore, just one specific person. This MFer is getting on your nerves so bad, but is such a diversion from you, because it's almost like you've literally forgotten about all your talents and all the things that are interesting and exciting to you, and you're worrying about saving this relationship when he really could care less right now. Sorry to be the one to tell you that, but I'm not about to be sugarcoating and blowing smoke. And if it does not apply to you, if this is not you, don't even take it. If it doesn't resonate, it's not you. I feel like this might just be for one specific person, but it feels like you're banging your head up against the wall trying to fix somebody. And it's not them, it's you, because you're losing yourself. You're putting so much attention on what they're doing wrong that it just keeps amplifying it. It's almost like if you have the power of the tongue, so what you speak actually happens. So if you keep speaking negatively and negatively and negatively, they have no choice but to keep behaving that way, because you keep seeing them that way and you keep speaking that way about them. So there's no choice for it to come out that way. So you have to really start correcting your language if you really want things to change, and you really need to start looking at, okay, if they're doing that, what am I doing? You really need to put the focus back on you, because it's like you're losing sight of everything, getting caught up in this cycle. And also your attachment to the results and how you want it to come out. It's like, it's totally taking you off of your passion. It's like you won't have no energy for what you like and what you enjoy by the time you get done thinking about how this person infuriates you. It's causing way too much frustration, and you don't want to begin to get digestive issues. So you really need to get your focus back. Start focusing on you. Spirit says pick up a book. I feel like it's somebody who used to get lost in novels, or somebody who used to get lost in reading. It's time to pick up a book and start reading. It's like you have anything you can do to stop focusing on what this other person is doing wrong. Pick up a book and start reading, because they're like, literally, if you would focus back on you and the things that are your needs and wants, things can actually turn themselves around and become better. But it's just like you have such a heavy duty focus on what somebody is doing wrong that it's just taking you out of your power. Now, boy, oh boy, I can't make this up if I wanted to. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Okay, so like I just said, if it's taking you too much out of who you are, fall back, pick up a book. Because you don't need the worry. Worry causes ugliness. Worry is a time waster. It'll make you ugly. It'll make you sick. Did I say wrinkles? Worry gives you wrinkles. You ever see people worry so much that they got the lines across their forehead? It's too much. It's too much. Let's see. Sometimes it's okay for, you know what? You know what? Sometimes it's okay for it to be too much. And for it to be time for things to change. It's okay. Sometimes relationships come to you specifically for your own spiritual growth. Sometimes stuff comes to you because it's a karmic relationship and it may not be meant to last, but it may be you hit rock bottom in this relationship and then you begin to focus on yourself, because that's the only way back out, is focusing on yourself. So let's see. Let's see what else Spirit has. Okay. What came up next is the person who is having a hard time taking care of their parents. Boy, my heart goes out to you on this one, because I know how that is. Having to take care of a parent, especially at a younger age, is very sobering. Like, it really makes you put your whole world into perspective, because you have a list of things that you haven't finished yet that you wanted to do. You have your own dreams and goals, and then here, smack dab in the middle of you living your life, you're having to take care of an aging parent. Can seem very unfair. However, this is a time that Spirit says that's designated for you to heal any animosity or any resistance between you guys and actually heal the relationship. So it feels like this is actually divinely guided, that you're having to care for your parent the way that it's happened. Spirit saying that even sometimes when people get sick, it can be all part of the plan. It can be part of God's plan. And sometimes it's not about the cure, but it's about the journey back to connection, or the journey back to, I want to say, like the body, like the journey back to, it's like source, the journey back to source. How's the journey back to source looking? So let's see. Finding time to take little breaks or take little walks will help you with this, help you keep your mind clear. The best thing for you to do, people don't understand how tough it is to be a caregiver. So I feel like Spirit is giving you a shout out to let you know that your angels and guides hear you. So whatever relief you need, whatever respite you need, just go within, ask your guides and angels for the respite that you need. It feels like you may not be asking for help because you don't think there's help available, but there's help available, and if you just ask for it, the angels can send an angel to help you. That's what this particular message is about, is that ask for help, because it feels like some people are like, you know what, I'll just do it. I'll just hold it down because there's nobody who can help me. And that's not necessarily true, because it doesn't have to be a family member that helps you. You could end up meeting a neighbor that you didn't know you had. You could end up meeting a home health aide that you didn't know was a home health aide that can give you some respite. Because in the middle of your journey, you still have to live. So Spirit's just trying to give you tools to take you to the next step, to take you to the next level, to help you continue to do what you need to do to succeed. Nice deep breath. That one was hard because it's a lot of pressure, and I could feel the pressure that you feel. And it's like relieving that or releasing that, because even though all this is happening, you still got to live in the midst of it. Like, you still have to live for you. Like, you have to find something that can still be your own in the middle of this. And that's what Spirit wants to remind you of. Let's see. It's so funny because this is a serious time. This is a serious time. It's like changes are happening. Changes are happening up and down with people. This is like a serious time. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like it is time for a few people, not just one. It feels like time for a few people to get a new job, because it's like you could be making so much more money. Don't be afraid to try something new. Even if the path doesn't seem like a straight line, sometimes you got to take that jagged road to get what you deserve. Like, you got to stop suffering and you got to stop complaining and you got to get what you deserve. So the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you step out on faith and take a chance. It's like the bigger picture, faith. You got to have faith. Like, find your faith. Find it. They say you only need the faith of a mustard seed. Find as much faith as you can. Faith is what makes things happen. It's what makes things possible. Faith is what even gives you the ability to hope and to dream for something different. So you gotta find your faith and leave. I'm gonna say this feels like it crosses between job and relationship. Job, relationship, and possibly both. If it's time to go, leave. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy. Nobody's saying it's not going to be hard. But if it's time to go, you got to leave. Like, if you realize and you have the epiphany that it's time to go, go. And I'll tell you why. Because Spirit is saying limbo is not a good place for you to be in. When you are in limbo, it's like you go crazy. You cannot afford to stay in limbo. You have got to move out of limbo. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Okay. Let me go over here and end on some positive note with the angels, because I didn't even intend for this video to go this way, but this is a serious time. Like, all jokes aside, this is a serious time for some people. Now, like I said, this may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Don't try to make it fit. If you happy, be happy. If you turning up, turn up. This isn't necessarily for you. Like, normally people who are happy in and out doing them aren't necessarily on sites trying to get answers to questions. So if you're happy and it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. It's really, readings are to show you the style of reading that you'll actually get from the reader. That's why you see so many readers. It's almost like a sample. Like when you go to Costco and they're like, here, try it. Do you want to buy it? It's like a sample. This is how I read. This is my style. No tricks up my sleeve. Okay. Angel, first angel card. Really pretty. But it says distractions. Control your thoughts and actions to help you stay focused, which is what I already said from the other deck. So if somebody is really distracted, stay focused. Focus on what makes you victorious. Okay, we already said that before. Focusing too much on what's going wrong is not the answer. You gotta focus on, especially in relationships, you cannot just keep looking at somebody and downing them. That is so unhealthy. If you have to look at them and you have to down them so much, leave them alone. Put the vision back on you and what's going to make you happy. Be loyal to your vision. Like if in your mind you always wanted to get married and have a happy little white picket fence, and you wanted to have this and that and that, and if your shit is going totally opposite and this is not what you signed up for, now granted, some people don't get to 25 years without going through stuff, but if it is just the straw that is breaking the camel's back, sometimes you gotta leave and let that be okay. Or sometimes you gotta let things go and just let it be okay and have the faith. Somebody definitely gotta leave, because I done pulled the angel cards. So we can end on a happy note. Next card comes up is time out. Take time for a much needed break and relax. What have I been saying this whole thing? This has been 20 minutes of we gotta get out of hell, y'all. I can't help it. My natural way is light and fluffy, so when the messages are heavy, I'm like, ooh. Okay, next one, rejuvenation. Take time to rest and recharge your batteries. This is really a hard time, so take care of yourself. I don't know how many, none of this matters if you're not here. How about that? None of this matters if you are not here. Okay, we are going to end this video now, because the next card that came out was retreats. Didn't I just tell the caregivers that they needed to get some respite? Now I'm getting the card for retreat. I think, Spirit, that we got the gist of this message today. So we're going to end it now. Let's do one more quick shuffle and get one more. So let go of any relationships that aren't serving you. Get back into your creativity. Do a craft. Oh, perfect. Okay, so after you do all of that, you'll have a new beginning. Something new begins today. Embrace the possibilities. So whatever it is that you want to call forth for your life. Notice I said call forth for your life. Call it forth. So many times you can ask somebody what do they want, and what they do is give you a whole list of things they don't want. No more. No more with the don't wants. If you're like, I don't want this and I don't want that, and what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want? People can tell you over and over and over what they don't want. Let the fear go. Let yourself have some time to process. Get into your imagination. Get back into your dreams. Get back into what makes you happy. Listen to some of your favorite music and literally write down what you want. It's important. Like, I don't even know why it's so important, but you hope. It's for hope. Hope for the future. Because you can't keep going around in these cycles. That's why that's why Spirit's saying all this. It's like Spirit is ready to break some chains, y'all. Spirit is ready to break some chains. Spirit is ready to break some bondage. But Spirit needs for you to forgive and let go. Like, a lot of this last remaining residual narcissistic energy that has been going around, those chains are about to break. So when those chains break, you got to know where you are, what you want. Like, sometimes people get hypnotized by narcissists and people who are gaslighting them and people who are abusive to them, to the point to where when they're out of the relationship, they don't even know where to begin. And it can be, you could feel that way on your job. It doesn't just have to be with a romantic relationship. It can be that way with some of your friends and family. It doesn't necessarily just have to be with like your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife. So that, with that energy breaking, where are you when the dust settles? Do you know what you want? Like, are you headed to the top? Like, started from the bottom, now I'm here? Like, are you starting from someplace so that you can have someplace to visualize and to go to when you really are free, when you're really set free? Because I think this is all to tell you that I feel like Spirit is saying, this message is so for the collective. Spirit is literally saying that people have forgotten how to have hope. And people have forgotten how to be happy. And that's the direction we are trying to get to. Because the other side, the flip side of that, is illness, frustration, tension, and pain. So in order to release a lot of the tension, the pain, the sicknesses, it's like we got to have a focus. We have to have a goal. So that's where they're pointing us, like remembering hope, remembering that the best is yet to come. Your best days are ahead of you. It's not behind you. Good things are still going to happen. What are some of the good things that you wish to see? Humanity got to get on board. That's all there's to it. I feel like this message wasn't necessarily as happy as I wanted it to be. However, it's so necessary. So necessary. So people got work to do. Get on it. If you need help, if you need a personalized reading for things that are going on in your life, you can book a reading online, TerryBeale.com. The link is in the description. But sometimes it's important that we got to chop it up. Like, we got to get into your own individual life and see what's going on with your life. Like, especially if it didn't resonate, it's okay that this didn't resonate. However, there are things that you need to chop up and dissect so that you can be in a better position when the dust settles. Especially with the way the world is transitioning. It's like you want to be ready and you want to be poised for your growth and for your success. You don't want to just be sitting by the wayside saying, I shoulda, woulda, coulda worked on these things when I had the chance to work on them. Work on the things you need to work on now so that you can be in a better place for the future. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys if you made it all the way to this video, because I know people's attention span is low, but I love you and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.